This morning, Pokemon Journeys has been announced, so let's go ahead and discuss it. Hey, this is GatorEX, and like I said, Pokemon Journeys has been announced now. Of course, this is the current Pokemon anime series, which in Japan is just called Pocket Monsters, again, for 2019. However, here in the US, we got an announcement for the US release, the dub, as well, being called Pokemon Journeys. A little trailer, it's pretty cool, it's pretty neat. However, they did announce that it's going to be starting June 12th, which is pretty far along. And on top of that, it's going to be put on Netflix. Now, honestly, I think, okay, there's a lot going on, I guess. There's a lot to unpack. Now, Netflix, obviously, I think is a better distribution source as opposed to Disney XD, which, the current Pokemon dub was airing on Disney XD. It's unfortunate we have to say goodbye to Disney XD and the memes, which have been around here on the channel for the past few years. So let's say goodbye.
Don't touch that Pokeball. GatorEX will be right back on Disney XD. Let's go, Totodile. And now back to GatorEX on Disney XD.
But anyway, like I said, I think Netflix is a better distribution service. But the thing is, Pokemon is still, unfortunately, behind. Now, as for anime, Netflix is kind of seen as jail, right? Netflix jail. Because typically what happens with Netflix distribution stuff is that over in Japan, right, obviously it airs on television, the anime, with various other anime like, Little Witch Academia, Beastars and stuff like that. It aired on television in Japan, say week by week, right, or, and then here in the US, for the distribution, we get it on Netflix, and Netflix does not like to release episodes week by week. Netflix does not do a simulcast like other streaming services do. And honestly, that's the advantage to streaming services like Crunchyroll and even Funimation, is that they're allowed to distribute these here legally in the US, and they have things set up to where they're able to do it basically the same time as they air in Japan, right? Like an hour later, which is nothing when it comes to, stuff like this. However, again, Pocket Monsters, right? Currently, it's 22 episodes in over in Japan, and just now we're getting an announcement for the official US distribution. And the thing is, with Pokemon, their official US distribution, they don't distribute it officially in Japanese with subtitles. They full-on dub it here in the US and release it. And again, that's the reason we have to wait so long. And on top of that, it's not even happening now. It's happening in June 12th, which is like, April, May, June? That's 2 months from now. Well, a little less than 2 months. But that's a lot. Now, I guess you could kind of see this coming because the Pokemon movie was distributed on Netflix recently and didn't get a theatrical release, which unfortunately, it's, with how things are going right now, it seems like it's probably going to be a similar case with the next Pokemon movie, Pokemon Coco, which on top of that, by the time it comes to Netflix, it's probably going to be next year. Yeah, and that's the thing, Pokemon doesn't like to acknowledge its Japanese anime airing as it's airing. Now, on the Twitter account, whoever's running the Twitter account, they at least acknowledge it to a degree, because obviously things end up trending because everybody's watching the episode as it comes out in Japan, right? And so things like, Dragonite are trending when Ash caught Dragonite. And so the Twitter account posts a little wink because they know it's trending, but they can't say why it's trending because the Pokemon Company here in the US, Pokemon Company International, doesn't acknowledge the anime at all. Which is, again, unfortunate. That's the advantage, like I said, of other streaming services that would work out so much better. But at the same time, when Pokemon Journeys starts on Netflix later this year, at least we're gonna get a few episodes. There's gonna be a big chunk of episodes just dropped there. So, I don't know, it's an interesting situation. Overall, I guess Netflix, like I said, Netflix is a better distribution service than Disney XD, and especially because a lot of people don't even have Disney XD because it's one of those premium channels. So it's a better way for people who want to watch the dub here in the US, and especially, let's be honest, kids, it's a better way for them to consume this media. However, like I said, overall, I really don't even know. Because, they can only stick with one thing. On one hand, it'd be better for maybe everybody if it were on Crunchyroll, And, but because of how because of how the rights work for a lot of these things, you have to pick one. You have to pick one, and in their eyes, Netflix is the best choice. And like I said, it probably is for them. But, yeah, I don't know. It's a weird situation. But anyway, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Are you going to be watching the dub when it comes out here in the US? Personally, I'm going to check it out. And because they're going to just dump a bunch of episodes, obviously I'm not going to review episode by episode, because I have been doing that as the episodes come out actually in Japan. But I'll go ahead and watch the dub. I'll make a first impressions. It'll be pretty cool. Maybe we could do a Let's Watch. I don't know. I'm not going to jinx that. But we'll do Let's Watch for other movies. Stick around for that. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like, subscribe. You can enable notifications by clicking that bell icon next to the subscribe button. That'll make sure you see each new video as it comes out, and we'll make you a member of the Chingling Squad. Anyway, this has been GatorEX. Have a nice day.